Hey, I'm Shan. I'm a singer-songwriter and professional oversharer. And today is the start of something that I've been wanting to do for so long. It's the first episode of a series that I'm calling Story Behind the Song. It's basically my way of pulling back the curtain to share all of the little steps that go into songwriting. So I'm going to share the real stories, my inspirations, chaos, and sometimes very cringe moments that go into writing each song that I put out. Because let's be real, songwriting is so vulnerable. It's like taking a diary entry, putting a melody to it, and then begging people to listen to your innermost thoughts on Spotify. Kind of wild when you think about it. I know a lot of people don't really care about the behind the scenes. They just want to listen to music and not think deeply about it, and it's there to create kind of that escapism, and I absolutely love that point of music. However, I also know that there are a lot of people out there who are maybe as nosy as I am and really emotionally invested in this music and want to know the why. And want to know why certain lyrics were structured a certain way or hit a chord the way that they did, what really went on to inspire, who's it about, and honestly, I am all about that. I think that the very core of songwriting is transparency. It is allowing people inside your mind, into your thoughts, your heart, your soul, and doing it in a polished, creative way. And so while you get to see the finished product, I think that it's only fair to share the journey as well. So that's why I wanted to create this series, as a space to give the full download in a non-pretentious, polished way. It's really just gonna be me just sitting here talking. So, what can you expect in this series? What exactly am I going to talk about? Well, I'm glad you asked, I'll tell you. That was cringy. What can you expect in these videos? First of all, we will do lyrics. We're going to go through line by line meanings, breakdowns, some lines that made the cut, some of them that did not make the cut for good reason. It's so funny to see songs that are so polished now, and I'll go back to the first version and I'm like, which just makes me respect the process so much more, because somewhere along the line a co-writer, a producer, or future Shannon was like, there's something there, we just have to really strip it bare and pull it out. We'll also talk about the process of production, so that really is why the song sounds the way that it does. Every single thing in the production is there with intention. So just to kind of share the why and the little details, little noises you hear, the synth versus the acoustic sound, etc. I have a producer who's just so phenomenal, and I can come to him with a really ratchet voice memo and say, you hear what I'm going for? And he just is magical. Yes, the bones of the song are gonna be the lyrics and the melody, but what really brings life to songs is the production. And then lastly, what we'll talk about, the juicy part, what everyone is waiting for, the inspiration. I will bare my heart and soul and share the memory, the moment, or the meltdown that inspired the final product that you then hopefully enjoy. I truly think that when people connect with music, it's because it's honest. And if I'm gonna ask you to feel something when you're listening to my songs, I wanna honor that by being honest with you in return. Each episode in this series is going to be about one of the songs from my upcoming EP. Da 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 da! Safe Haven! Every single track on this EP has its own little world, its own little Pinterest board, mood board, all of the things, and so many unique elements that come from a certain point in my life when I wrote that song. So sometimes it'll be light and silly, other times it's gonna be like, you know, therapy in here, but no matter what, the most important part to me is that it's gonna be real, authentic, honest. My hope in doing this is that if you've ever heard one of my songs and thought, wow, I felt like that before, that these videos will give you an opportunity to connect just one more step. And if you're a songwriter, to hopefully make you feel less alone in the mess that is going from small idea you had one day to releasing. So listen, maybe you don't care about songwriting, you don't care about production, and you just want to hear some tea on a stranger's life that caused them to write a song. I'll take it. If you are coming along for this journey, I would invite you to subscribe, like, send to an emotionally unavailable friend, and and with that, let's get into it. The first episode is up next, and we're starting with none other than the title track, Safe Haven. Hey, I'm Shan. Baby girl, introducing me. Do 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 do. I really don't like that I just did that. I can reflect upon that immediately. Anyway, I think that's episode 1.